Welcome back to Podcast FB, where we dissect the hottest news in football. Today we have a story that has the entire football community buzzing a name that is making waves in newspapers and social networks. VIKTOR GYOKERES. Hey guys, has anyone seen Gyökeres' extremely tense move on Instagram, deleting the name of his home club from his personal page, then following Manchester United, then hastily unfollowing him immediately because fans discovered it? Is this a sign of an upcoming shocking transfer incident, or just a harmless outburst from the Swedish striker? I bet you're curious, right? Let's dive into the analysis with Podcast FB to see what these moves mean and what the future holds for the killer who scored 54 goals last season. In fact, the first phase of the transfer market has just closed, but the Red Devils have shown incredible positivity in recruiting new players to improve the quality of the squad, improve their performance in the next season. And with the VIKTOR Gyökeres deal, this is certainly an extremely high quality addition to their attack. Journalist Ben Jacobs shocked everyone when he suddenly updated the information that VIKTOR Gyökeres had agreed to move to Old Trafford despite Manchester United not being able to participate in the UEFA Champions League next season. Did you hear that? No Champions League. He accepted the plan proposed by Ineos, and more importantly, he wanted to reunite with coach Rúben Amorim, the teacher who brought him to the light, reaching the level of one of the top strikers in the continent. This is indeed a piece of information that makes many fans skeptical, because before that, Gyökeres was closely linked with Arsenal, and a club that could provide him with a place in the C1 Cup as desired. Even when the Gunners are gradually turning to Benjamin Sesko, Gyökeres' arrival at the Theatre of Dreams is still considered very difficult. Perhaps because a former teacher of his once warned, if a player only wants to come to this club if they can participate in the Champions League, then that player should not come to the Theatre of Dreams. We only want to recruit those who are truly eager to represent Manchester United, not to come to participate in certain tournament. This shows that Manchester United wants players with real passion, not just for immediate fame. And the fact that Gyökeres accepted to skip the Champions League to come to Man Ut, in my opinion, partly reflects his desire. But the story doesn't end there, folks. Sky Sports and transfer expert Fabrizio Romano both reported that the Red Devils had made contact with Gyökeres' representatives through an intermediary and that negotiations were progressing faster than expected. Shortly after, VIKTOR Gyökeres suddenly removed the names of his parent club Sporting Lisbon and sponsors from his Instagram profile, effectively confirming that he would be leaving in the summer and was looking for a new destination to fill in his profile. This is a move we often see from players involved in big transfers. He also removed all references to Sporting Lisbon, including links to the Swedish national team and the major sports equipment brand for which he is an ambassador. A truly decisive move from the best number 9 in Europe last season. In my personal opinion, this is the clearest sign that Gyökeres is clearing the way for Manchester United to come and take him home. So what is going on between Gyökeres and Sporting Lisbon? Portuguese newspaper Record has revealed a piece of information that makes things more complicated. The 27-year-old striker is frustrated and is said to have acted angry because Sporting Lisbon president Federico Varandas is demanding a transfer fee of up to 80 million euros, higher than the figure previously agreed with him. Did you know that before that, all agreements on the figure of 60 million euros plus 10 million in additional fees, that is a total of 70 million euros, had been agreed between President Varandas' former sporting director Hugo Viana VIKTOR Gyökeres and his agent? This sudden turnaround move by the reigning Premier League champions Portuguese national championship made Gyökeres feel angry and hurt, especially when he had tried his best to help the club win the domestic dough. Although his 2023 contract has a release clause of up to 100 million, 70 million has been considered enough to let him go. This really makes me question the transparency of Sporting's commitments. However, it must be said that Sporting Lisbon have long been considered a genuine businessman. Their policy is to develop top players, sell them for a profit, and then continue to look for or promote young players. Therefore, 70 million from the Gyökeres deal is enough for them to recruit a quality new striker and continue to defend the title. Another extremely important piece of information that reinforces Gyökeres' move to Manchester United is that he has flatly rejected a huge offer of 35 million a season from Al Hilal, a powerful representative of the Saudi Pro League. Do you see his determination? A huge salary offer, no need to hesitate, but Gyökeres is still determined to choose Old Trafford despite the appeal of the Middle East. This shows that he believes he is capable of competing for a starting position at any club and is taking the initiative in finding a new destination. This is an extremely positive signal for Manchester United. However, Manchester United's current situation is a real challenge. They are financially unstable, not participating in C1 or C2. The dressing room is chaotic, and especially the playing style has not been clearly defined. The whole team is facing a goal drought, and this puts them at a disadvantage. Coach Rúben Amorim really needs a quality striker who can convert chances into goals instead of the opposite situation like Rasmus Højlund. Ineos, although doing very well with other deals like Mathos Caja or Brian Ebimo, is having difficulty in reforming the attack. Improving the quality of the attack requires Manchester United to improve the overall performance of the team. Financially, the latest results show that Manchester United's cash reserves are 72.3 million pounds. Although it is reported that the Red Devils could borrow an additional 140 million under a revolving credit line to spend selling players to rebuild the squad would be much more sustainable. I believe that in order to own VIKTOR GYOKERES, Sir Jim Ratcliffe and his associates will have to make the final decision on whether to spend money or find another way. Other big clubs like Chelsea and Arsenal have already found alternatives. But Italian names like AC Milan, Juventus, and even Atletico Madrid have not made any decisive moves. Even Newcastle will only join the race if Alexander Isak leaves. This puts Manchester United in a pretty good position if they are really determined. In short, the current situation is very hot. Sporting Lisbon has not yet received any official offer from Manchester United, but the striker born in 1998 is determined to leave, and the prospect of him staying is extremely unlikely. Now is the time for Ineos to take advantage of this opportunity to quickly complete the deal, and importantly, only have to pay the agreed amount of 70 million euros, not 80 million euros, as President Varandas intended. VIKTOR GYOKERES has clearly shown his will. He has cleared the way for Manchester United. Everything is still waiting ahead, and let's see when everything will be finalized so that fans can officially welcome Europe's top assassin to their beloved club. What do you think about this deal? Is VIKTOR GYOKERES the perfect piece for Manchester United's attack? Let us know what you think by leaving a comment below. If you are interested in this video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the FB Podcast channel. Turn on the notification bell so you don't miss our latest videos. Goodbye and see you in the next episodes.